Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I am a Whovian, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who, Four To Doomsday. So this is a four-part adventure from 1982. This is actually Peter Davison's second outing as the Doctor, so at the time he was still new to it after Tom Baker left in the previous season. So, in this one, the Doctor, Nyssa, Tegan and Adric arrive on a spaceship which is headed for Earth. On board they meet natives from Earth from various different eras and are also free aliens, the Yerbankans. Monarch, Precision and Enlightenment. What are the aliens' intentions when they reach Earth? Well, they plan to make Earth perfect or change Earth in what they think looks good. And of course, Adric, he buys into it all, thinking that these aliens have performed a miracle. And of course the Doctor doesn't believe that for a second and basically has to stop these creatures from, well, taking the Earth. And that's what we see, and we find out that the natives of Earth from different eras are robots, and the Doctor, well, stops them all. So what did I like about this one? Well, like I say, this was Peter Davison's second ever serial, and I could still see that he was probably coming into it and still filling in those shoes of Tom Baker before him. But I thought Peter Davison did alright in this. As I said, he was still coming into his own. But of course the supporting cast, Janet Feilding, Matthew Waterhouse, Sarah Sutton, they did their companion jobs well, well, except for Adric. I mean, Adric's a bit of a divisive companion, isn't he, as he's seen as a bit of a know-it-all. And yeah, I gotta say, Adric was a bit, because he was a bit naive with these aliens in this as well. Also, the alien antagonists in this, they look like big green blob-like creatures in a way, but they took on different appearances as well. The makeup looks a bit 70s, 80s sci-fi, but that's what the Doctor Who was at the time when it went into the 80s. Also, the effects for when the Doctor's in space. Yeah, you can tell that he was probably on a blue screen or something, wearing a tacky space helmet and hovering through space, what have you. Yeah, it was just a bit poor effects. Even the visuals on the natives that turn out to be robots, as we see again, 80s television, science fiction, they probably had to make do with what they had and how they could do it at that time. So the visuals, they haven't aged pretty well digitally, even though they probably weren't digital effects back then, they were special effects. But the practical stuff like the scenery and that on the spaceship looked good enough for me, for its time. And yeah, this had some interesting performances, and it was an interesting serial. Yeah, I mean I liked it, but like I say, there's bits of it that just haven't aged particularly well. Whether there is a recut or remastered edition of this, I don't know. I haven't really looked. But the one that I've seen is the one that I'm explaining to you right now. But yeah, like I say, 25 minutes per episode, so it was 100 minutes in total. Probably part one dragged a bit, but it sets things going. Once it got going alright. Like I say, this was mainly like filler, I guess, but it was alright filler for the main part. So I think I've said everything I needed to say. Let's get to my ratings. So performances, they get an 8. The writing and 8 the visuals, I'll have to give them a 7, and my personal, I'll give it an 8. So there you go. There is my review for Doctor Who Four To Doomsday. Have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. I'm Davros, and I'm a Whovian, and until next time, run for your life.